Ladies and gentlemen, please turn off all your electronic noise makers and get ready to make some noise for the boys in 1 minute.
Let's go around the world, It's deep in the heart of every boy and girl, But it's not so low, it's primitive and tribal. If you look, you can find it in Gideon's Bible.
To the ends of the earth, we try and hard reach every chance that we get. We always like to reach, and we feel so good. It never fails to please us when we spread their word of the one and only Jesus. Now we don't believe in hurting or in hating, 'cause that's the kind of stuff that leads to Satan. We believe in showing lots of love, 'cause that's the way to get to heaven above. We are
International Raise the Praise Tour 2010. Offering up our funky, fresh music and good news message in bingo halls and youth group rallies.
Yeah, but we always dreamed of playing Madison Square Garden.
Or Radio City Music Hall.
And at last, here we are at the New World Stage's Teatro Número 4. We want to give a quick shout out to St. Bartholomew's Catholic Parish back home in Greenville, Ohio.
Oh, and also a big thanks to everyone at Sony Music for the awesome gift basket and bouquet of flowers.
So neat.
Now, what do y'all say we get this party started? God, make us a channel of your peace. Where there is despair in life, let us bring hope. Where there is darkness, let us bring light. And where there's a beat, let us kick it with the freaky RHYTHM to tear it up on the dance floor tonight.
Do you feel that beat pumping, pounding through you? Do you feel that rhythm in your feet? Do you feel that beat, how it starts to move you?
Come on now, let's turn up the heat.
God put Jesus on the earth, you died upon the cross. God put Noah on the ark, so all would not be lost.
God put sinners down in hell, 'cause they did not prove.
God put a rhythm in me, so I could bust a move.
God put the rhythm in me. 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 God put the rhythm in me.
God put Judas on the scene, just so he could betray. God put Jonah in the lamb because he ran away.
Got the class in English, so we know what it's about.
God put the rhythm in me, so I could turn it out.
God put the rhythm in me. 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 God put the rhythm in me.
So God, that's what this ain't what he did, Get it, get it! The Praise Tour, we've helped to ease the spiritual burden of over 220,000 lost souls all across the country.
But Matthew, how can we possibly be so sure of that?
Good question, Juan. Since the dawn of time, man has been unable to comprehend the mysterious depths of the human soul. But thanks to the good people at Sony Electronics, today we can with the Soul Sensor DX12.
A soul sensor, how does it work?
Well, I could bore you with a long technical explanation, Luke, but isn't it cooler to know that it just does?
Yeah.
So what you're saying saying is, this machine can tell us how many souls might be burdened with sin, right here in this very theater?
Exactly, Mark. The soul sensor DX12 takes the metaphysical temperature of the room and presents that information here in a handy, user-friendly digital display.
God is great, isn't he?
Yes, he is, and so are the people at Sony. Yo, let's give it a try. Oh, all we have to do is say a quick prayer. Ready? Soul sensor DX12.
Whoa! Sin seems to be weighing down a lot of souls out there this evening. Some of you have been very naughty. Haven't you?
But this we promise you. Tonight we pledge to soothe every one of your souls to the glory of sweet pop music and bring that number to 0 before our concert is through.
So help us God. Now I see somebody out there chilling, thinking, no, they don't got my number up there. Well, you best check yourself, G.
I think what Luke is trying to say is God's love is affecting many people these days. In fact, American consumers are demanding more God in their entertainment than ever before.
Hollywood insiders say the old guy is making a comeback.
But you don't have to turn to the bright lights of Hollywood to experience His glory. I know a place where God always tops the box office and makes the best dress list every week.
Is it a fancy club here in Nueva York?
It's located all across the country, Juan, and yet many people don't seem to know it exists.
Yo, they bust out the jams?
Are you kidding? The music is always the bomb! Wait a minute.
What's the cover charge to get into this super fly place?
Oh, it's free.
Free!
A small donation is all they ask.
Well, why don't more people know about it?
I don't know, Mark, but if they did, it might forever rock their world. People don't go to church no more. They're scared of acting like fools. They don't know what to do at Mass. Listen, the altar boys are gonna lay down the rules. Stand up and sing a hymn to heaven. Stand up and watch the organist play. Stand up and sing a hymn to heaven. Stand up, stand up, stand up today. Kneel and say a prayer to Jesus. Kneel and wash your sins away. Kneel and say a prayer to Jesus. Kneel, kneel, kneel today.
Sit down and listen to the harmony. Sit down and hear what the priest has to say. Sit down and listen to the harmony. Sit down, sit down, sit down. Then the collection plate gets passed at any minute.
And when it gets to you, you put some money in it. And at the end of Mass, a moment you can savor. You get to look around and shake the hand of your neighbor. Peace be with you, peace be with you, peace be with you. Stand up and sing a hymn to heaven. Stand up and watch me sing His way. Stand up and sing a hymn to heaven. Stand up, stand up, stand up today. Stand up, you sit up, 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 stand up, you sit up. Yeah, you
you think that might have lifted any souls? Let's check the soul sensor DX12.
Soul sensor, check it out.
Congratulations! Some of you have actually cleansed your guilty souls.
Amen. With God's loving guidance, the world seems brighter and anything is possible.
Yo, Matt. Talking about our little surprizzle later in the shizzle.
Huh?
Our surprise later in the show.
Oh yeah, we got an extra special treat for you all this evening. Tonight, someone in this very theater is going to have their prayers answered.
Zoom in here, right before our eyes.
It's real, dog.
Isn't that exciting?
Right? Yeah. Woo.
Just thought of something. Who are we to be schooling these people in the ways of salvation?
Yeah. Who died and made us instruments of God?
You know, people are always asking us how we got together to praise the Lord with funk and rhyme.
But the story's always been a little controversial.
You see, none of us could really agree on all the details.
So we each decided to write down what we remembered happening on that fateful day.
And then we put all our stories together.
And dramatized it for the legitimate stage.
So, without further ado, we present our own little nativity play.
The Genesis of the Altar Boys.
Lights, please.
In the beginning, the Genesis of the Altar Boys, according to Matthew.
Hi, Matthew. What you doing?
Well, Mark, it's 1998, and I'm writing my first song right here in the sacristy before Sunday Mass.
That's great.
Not really. I have the tune, but I just can't find the right words.
That's too bad.
I thought we could sing it at Father Timothy's surprise retirement party this afternoon. But unless a miracle happens, I don't think it'll be ready by then.
Don't worry, Matthew. I'm sure everything will turn out just fine.
The Genesis of the Altar Boys, according to Mark.
Did you do something to your hair?
What do you mean?
I don't know. It looks different.
No, same old stuff they always use.
Huh. It looks really good.
Well, thanks. So what's your song about?
Well, it's sort of a love song for a very close friend of mine.
Really? Who?
Jesus.
The Genesis of the Altar Boys, according to Luke.
Hey.
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 The Genesis of the Altar Boys, according to Juan. La Génesis de los Altar Boys, según Juan.
Hola!
Who are you?
There are those who call me Juan. Many years ago, a baby was left on the steps of a small church in Tijuana. That baby was me. Parents took me in and raised me to full heights. They taught me the ways of the Bible and how to speak with a Spanish accent. I have traveled over deep mountains and high valleys only to arrive here, For I seek the strangers who left me on those steps. Those strangers, not only us. Mi mama y papa.
Your mother and potato?
You are very brave, Juan, but we have not seen your parents.
Oh, how grateful I am that I was not abandoned by my two loving parents.
Yes, having parents is the best thing in the world.
Meanwhile, you're welcome to rest your motherless feet here if you like.
We're helping Matthew write a song. Show him that.
Bueno. But you might think about adding words.
The genesis of the altar boys according to Abraham, or what makes this night different from all others.
Wow, this place is mad gigantic. Hi, Abe. What are you doing here?
Are Jewish people even allowed in the church?
I think so. I just saw one on the cross above the altar. Here's your 1,000-word term paper for school tomorrow, Luke.
Cool. What do I owe you?
Can I try a cracker?
No, you cannot have the body of Christ.
Why? What does it taste like?
All that is glorious and wonderful.
Hey, nice bell.
Thanks. Oh, you can't ring it.
I understand. No reindeer games for the chosen people.
Matt, have him give me some lyrics. He's a writer.
Lyrics for what?
Matthew's writing a song. Take a look.
Do you think he's any good?
Well, if he wrote this scene.
Tell you what, I'll show you my lyrics if you let me try on one of those freaky robes. No!
Hey!
No, you let me! Okay. Yeah. Whoa!
Fantastico!
This is first-rate work. Really? But it's not done. You still need to finish it. Well, maybe someday. You never know when divine inspiration might hit.
Behold,
No, who said that?
It sounded like the guy that was announcing our skits.
take heed. I charge thee to bring my word unto the land. Raise thou thy voices in exalted harmony. Yet take care thy lyrics remain simple, fun to sing along to, especially whilst in the shower or perhaps on a road trip.
Excuse me, but I think there's been a little misunderstanding.
Hitherto shalt thou anoint thy hair with product, and gird up thy loins in pleather, lest ye skeweth unto an older demographic, which is detestable in mine eyes.
I'm sorry to interrupt again, but you're gonna laugh when you hear this. You see, I'm not really...
Band together, boys, for there is no star as bright as its constellation. No harmony in a single voice. Hearken unto this, and thou shalt beget an image, and that image shall beget a following, and that following shall be gotten down. This is the word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God.
Peace out.
Looking outside of my window, watching the world passing by, feeling so terribly lonely, wanting to sit down and cry. Suddenly I felt a presence, and in my deep dark fears, there was this heavenly sound of something ringing in my ears. Jesus called me on my cell phone.
birth. And since that divine moment, the group has evolved. Oh, don't say evolved. Sorry, grown in many glorious ways.
Matthew became our leader.
Abe wrote our lyrics. Juan picked out our clothes.
Mark became our choreographer.
And Luke.
Yeah?
Luke drove the van.
I drove the van! Beep, beep.
But none of our blessings would have been possible without the support of you, the fans. Huh? Oh! And the support of the New Horizon Rejuvenation Center, where Luke spent some time recuperating from his battle with
Exhaustion. I was straight up exhausted, y'all. No matter what you might have heard.
But after all our ups and downs, here we are bringing God's message to you.
And from the size of that number, it looks like we arrived just in time.
I don't know. That digit's even bigger than the one we had in Vegas, yo. What if we don't make it to 0?
Faith, Abe. With an open mind and God's help, who knows what miracles can happen.
True that. Yo, Abe, break me off a piece of that miracle funk, yo. John, too. Mother Mary got invited to a wedding. Everybody's drinking, excited, when all of a sudden the wine gave out. Mary on the QT gave JC a shout. Jesus said, "Woman, what do I have to do with you?" He was looking at a party with a strong recruit, but Mary was his mama, so he said, "Fill up the spots with water." And they did, thinking it was worth a shot. Jesus said, "Take some out and give it to the waiter." He drank and said, "Why to save the good stuff for later?" The wedding was a hit and everything turned out fine. How do you make the water turn into wine? Christ, how do you do that? How to make it happen? Christ, how do you do that? How to make it go down?
Mark 1, Galilee was where he was, casting out demons and preaching like he does. When 11 showed up and begged the big man,
Make me clean, if you're willing you can.
JC feeling sorry cause he knew that leprosy is a whack disease that makes a homie go to pieces. He reached out his hand and touched him.
I am willing to be
He
cleansed.
said, and it worked too. The man was eyes cause he came to my boy. Not he said cool things that anybody heard this noise. And all he had to do is kiss like a one little touch. So, amazing, I wanna know so much.
Christ, how do you do that? How to make it happen? I just gotta ask Jesus Christ, how'd you do that?
Matt 14, his boss is in the water, rolling all night while Jesus prayed to his father. They were hella far from shore, and the sea was wicked rough when they saw ghosts just walking on the water.
Serious stuff!
They all cried out in fear, thinking things were pretty bleak, floating down the ocean, but up a creek. Jesus said, but they had doubt, so Jesus said to Peter, Pete was walking like a pro, but the ring kicked up, and he was singing like a stone, so back into the boat, Pete and Jesus hopped. But when they sat down, the wind just stopped. Bring it down. Seeing is believing, 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 seeing is believing. And that's how he did it. He made it happen. That's how he did it. That's how it went down. That's how he did it. He made it happen. That's how he did it. Jesus, 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 Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Miracles are happening all around us.
Yo, now I know some of y'all are still on the doubting Tom tip. Don't be surprised if tomorrow you're wearing some bling for the king and kicking it in the house at J.O.B. Because minds can change, yo.
Even if you're agnostic.
Yeah. Just because you got an eating disorder doesn't mean you can't give props to the Lord.
I think what Luke is trying to say is don't be afraid to look within this evening. That's where the greatest miracles occur.
And don't feel ashamed. No matter who you are, there's a little good in the worst of us.
And a little bad in the best of us.
And just as God brought us together, perhaps He gathered you here tonight for a reason.
How open are you to hearing His call?
Maybe tonight is the night you finally become who you were meant to be.
Maybe tonight you'll let the Lamb of God into your heart.
Maybe tonight you don't have losers you're sitting next to.
Well, and even if God's plan doesn't make a lot of sense to you or your mother, we gotta heed that call. Because as I was taught in Hebrew school, we're all God's children. And once you put your faith in that shepherd, O Israel, trust, He got your back. Some days you just can't be here. You feel outside looking in. It's like you're the odd man out. Well, let me help you and your doubt. It doesn't matter if you're different and out of place. It doesn't matter if there's acne upon your face. It doesn't matter. Take my hand and then you will see. Everybody fits in God's grace. Family. Yeah. Wow. Strangers seem to stop and stare, wondering why you're even there. Feeling so left out and wrong. I'll show you that you belong. It doesn't matter if you have a gigantic nose. It doesn't matter if you're born with 11 toes. It doesn't matter, just trust and believe in me. Everybody fits in God's grace. Family.
In the family of God, you'll learn that there is no such thing as others.
Sisters and your brothers. It doesn't matter if you're equal to old and gray. It doesn't matter if your face back up when you pray. It doesn't matter, won't you listen and hear my plea? Everybody fits. It doesn't matter if you're yellow or white or red. It doesn't matter if you're pregnant and you're unwed. It doesn't matter, 'cause the truth can set you free. Everybody fits. It doesn't matter every night of your on death row. It doesn't matter every prostitute that you know. It doesn't matter if you're to the eternity. Everybody fits in God. Family. You and me, we fit into the family. That sound means it's time for confession sessions. Confession sessions. Confession sessions is our chance to hear the thoughts and concerns of our troubled audience members. Confession sessions, confess.
Before the concert, many of you visited our confession box in the lobby and submitted your deepest, darkest secrets to us. And now we'd like to read them aloud.
Because as Oscar Wilde once remarked, it is the confession, not the priest, that gives us absolution. Isn't that sweet?
Let's see who's ready to lighten their burden. Okay, here's a confession from Anonymous. Okay. Forgive me, altar boys, but I can't stop stealing communion wine. It's delicious. I just hope I don't burn in hell. HE double hockey sticks. Anonymous. Yo.
I don't know all the details of your situation, anonymous. It seems to me like you're suffering from exhaustion. Straight up. You need to stop getting exhausted out your mind every night, or you're gonna wreck the van. Oh, van. Some van somewhere.
Okay. Here is a confession. Georgette. Dear boys, I confess I covet my neighbor's ass.
Georgette. This is a terrible scene. But as a Tijuana native, I understand your love of donkeys. I think if you just approach your neighbor nicely with a carrot and said this is for your ass, they would be flattered. Who knows, they might invite you to pet their ass. Or even ride their ass if you ask nice enough. I would be happy to meet with you for more ass talk if you like. Maybe after the concert over the café con leche.
Moving on! Here's a shout out from Larry. Hey guys, I haven't sinned yet, but I'd really like to. Lately my girlfriend has been pressuring me to give up my virginity. I know it's the only virginity I've got, but what good is it doing me? Confused Larry.
Stay away from her, Larry. No matter how Mary Magdalicious she might be looking.
A big thank you to Larry and to all our confessors tonight for their openness and juicy details. God bless you.
You know, over the years, we've heard hundreds of confessions just like Larry's. Temptation has had its ugly grip on all of us at one point or another. But to all you Larrys out there, I say hang tough. Because as I found out 9 summers ago at Sleepaway Bible Camp, when the right person comes along, somehow, you just know it. When I met you, girl, I knew you were the one I'd be with all my life. And I knew that I'd be making you my wife. So I hope you'll understand my love when I sing you this refrain. I believe in God, and so I must abstain. And I know that there is something about you, baby. Something I can't even say what it is, but there's something about you, baby. Girl, you make me wanna wait. When I hold your body next to mine, it feels so good and feels so right. And it also makes my Levi's feel real tight. Yeah. Oh, my friends, they think I've lost my mind, and they tell me I'm a fool. But I'm doing what I learned in Sunday school, and I know that there is something about you, baby. Something I can't even say what it is, but there's something about you, baby. Girl, you make me wanna wait. Whenever we get this frisky, I know it's hard to put on the brakes, baby. I know. But something's making me behave responsibly tonight. It's your special blend of charisma and spunk. Crunk, I guess you'd call it. But whatever it is, you got it all up in you, girl. You got crunk. Understand my choice, and I know you see it's true when I tell you that this hurts me more than you. And I know that there's something about you, baby. Something I can't even say what it is, but there's something about you, baby. Girl, you made me wanna wait, at least until our wedding date. So till then, I'll master my own fate. From me to you. Let's give it up for Lily! Come on!
Lily was the winner of our Meet the Altar Boys contest, sponsored by all your friends at WWJD, the Tri-State's most listened to radio station of the cause.
What happened?
I don't know. We must have lost one.
Maybe someone's been having impure thoughts.
Check that. Jesus said, do not judge and you will not be judged. Why do you see the speck in your neighbor's eye, but do not notice the log in your own eye? Oh, I think the scripture says it all. You can't even tell you've been hit in the eye with a log. You got problems. The log is like this big around. You're lucky your head didn't come off. You best get yourself to a hospital.
I think what Luke is trying to say.
I think what I'm trying to say is this. There's people in the world today don't care about the things they say. What's that about? They're superficial about their looks, but they ain't read a super book. What's that about? Gotta have the clothes, gotta have the perfect body. I'm telling you that God, He don't care about that. You gotta work on your soul. If just your outside is nice, you'll be paying the price. You gotta work on your soul. Use it every day, or it'll go away. You got to work on your soul. I know, y'all thinking chill, Luke. I ain't trying to hear that. We better open your mind. Look at me. I've been working at it since I was a kid. Everything I read or hear or see didn't make no sense to me.
What's that about?
Yeah, I know. Went to school most every week. It was like they was talking Greek. What's that about? I had no idea. Lost and confused, headed in the wrong direction. Then I made a new connection that hooked me up. Yeah! I got to work on my soul. Who needs a GED? I got my BIBLE. I got to work on my soul. Now I'm spreading the word, 'cause it's the one I heard. And I got to work
touches. Hang it tough! Come on, boys! Yeah, there you go. Come on now. Yeah. Yeah. Good God! You gotta work. You I should explain. Whenever the DX-12 lands on 33, it's become kind of a tradition for us to perform our dance club hit, Crucifunction, a disco account of our Savior's slow and gruesome death. But tonight, we're breaking that tradition.
We are.
Because tonight, we're going to celebrate another begotten son who happens to be turning 1 year older today!
Ay, Dios mío.
Happy birthday! Mazel tov, yo!
Feliz cumpleaños.
A flan cake. This is too much.
Hold up, there's more. We said earlier that someone's prayers are going to be answered before your very eyes tonight. Well, Juan, that someone is you.
Huh? What's this?
Proof that God hears our prayers.
From Walt Summers' private eye. Confidential. What's going on?
Open it.
Dear Mr. Juan, in reference to our investigative search to locate your parents, we are happy to inform you that our efforts have been successful. Your parents are currently in Bakersfield, California. Dios mío, the one place I didn't look! It's a miracle! Should you wish to visit them, they can be found beneath the large maple tree at the Bakersfield Cemetery. On 15th Street and Parkview Lane. Please see the enclosed invoice for a list of charges incurred. Sincerely yours, Walt Summers, P.I. P.S. Congratulations on your reunion. Well, at least I know where they are, right?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I never really had a family, so how upset can I be? I found them. That's what I've always wanted. But enough of this. Come on, this is the last show of our tour. We've got lost souls to save. Especially his. Ha ha!
All right, let's keep going.
Let's just move on. It's okay.
God's answer to Juan's prayers has left us all giddy with excitement and joy. But let's not lose sight of the message it provides.
That's right, Luke. Juan's glorious tale serves as a modern parable for us all, proving that unwavering trust in God can make any prayer become a reality. Just be very specific.
Let's see how Juan's touching story has affected all of you. Let's just look at it.
Sometimes during moments of crisis, devotion to God becomes more important than ever.
Yes, come on, hope is the worst thing you can lose, know what I'm saying?
You gotta remember to keep your eyes on the prize.
That's right. Because life goes on. And no matter what happens, faith will be rewarded.
Lying in your bed and wake at night. Too safe and warm and everything's alright. Your room is filled with cool and pale moonlight. When suddenly you find you filled with fright. There's a fear that is so common that you know that both your mom and dad are feeling it too. It keeps pounding in your head. You wonder one day when you're dead, what's to become of you? La vida eternal is where you will be, with gates that are burly and tall as a tree. Saint Peter will greet you, your soul will be free. La vida eternally.
What's going on? Just keep going. How? Sing. Do what? You wrote the words. Yeah, but it's not my song. The afterlife is not a scary place. It's something that we all one day must face. For when it's time to leave the human race, we're still a part of God's amazing grace. Don't be scared to let you die. And please don't scream and don't go crying. Do not run away. Don't cry when I say, take me by the hand and let me lead them to understand. You're gonna be okay.
La vida eternal is where you will be, with hearts that are playing
but especially you. Just keeping it real, y'all. We still got 10 souls out there that are ST ruggling. You feel me?
You're right, Abe. And I have a feeling I know what's going on.
You do?
Yeah. I think there are some people here who've been hiding a secret.
What do you mean?
Some people here have been unable to admit the truth, to be honest with themselves and those that they love. You see, growing up was difficult for someone like me. I was made to feel odd and freakish by the other kids in my neighborhood. Episcopalian thugs, mostly. Every Sunday on my way to church, they'd make fun of my voice, or my walk, or my attention to detail. Oftentimes they'd hold me down and shave all the hair off of my body. Oh, I tried wearing a series of smart-looking hats, or painting my eyebrows back on. But that only seemed to fuel their fire for some reason. One Sunday, while I was being persecuted with Nair, a new kid that I had never seen appeared out of nowhere. He chased the Episcopalians away and dried my tears. I called him my guardian angel. Remember, Matthew? But you just pointed at the sky and told me that the real angels were up there in heaven. And that was the day that I became interested in space travel. But meeting Matthew helped me realize something else that day. Something that I had always known deep down, but never had the courage to admit. So, for the 10 of you who may need help coming to your own realization tonight, you need to know that there is nothing to be ashamed of. You're not alone. I'm looking into your eyes and I see the pain you hold inside. Aren't you tired of the lies you tell so you can hide? What if my friends don't accept me? I know. What if my parents reject me? I know, but you won't truly be you until you can say I am a Catholic. Shout it out and make them hear your voice. Your posse might not think it's dope to confess your sins like the Pope, but this is who you are. It's not a choice. You say you're sleeping in when you're going out for mass. You go to on Ash Wednesday, so nobody will ask. Your rosary's hid in your sock. Oh no, you sneak into church through the back door. It's time to break out and to break free and finally say I am a Catholic and I'm proud. Sing it strong, sing it loud. I won't deny who God made me to be. Every night you kneel and pray, stand up and be counted today. Out on the cloisters, get into the streets, into the streets. We are your teachers and your
your interns and your Amtrak engineers. We are your lawyers and your tour guides. And just forget your actors on TV. We're your parents and your brothers and your children and me. I am a Catholic, oh yes I am. Long live the Vatican. May God not make mistakes and He made me. No, they have what you trapped inside. They'll come on and show your Catholic pride. That's how you run it. No more, no you won't, or you won't deny me. The C-A-T-H-L-I-C, Catholic with a capital C. The next hell is and let's tell you guys, well, that's hell I was
The moment of truth has come. 10 souls hang in the balance. Did we make it? Soul sensor says...
What?
4!
Yo, who is it?
What? I'll pledge your dark souls on my 2 bare hands!
Take it easy, Luke. I don't know what we've done wrong.
I'm sure it was just... Sometimes dust in the air can get caught in the sensors and be mistaken for soul particles.
There must be 4 very heavy souls out there.
Downright obese. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a bit of a new experience for us.
Yo, I don't feel so good.
We can't let our tour finish like this, right?
Yeah, maybe we should do another song or something.
Maybe we should do number 918.
918, but that's...
I think I know that.
Juan, I don't think we really
There are
need...
4 people here whose souls are in danger. We've got no choice. Oye, page 666 in your hymnals. Do it. Consigue la cosa oscura y misteriosa que contiene los instrumentos.
We.
I'm scared. It's gonna be okay, little man.
It is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have never had to resort to this song before. But then again, we've never played New York before. So for the 4 of you who remain spiritually lost, and you know who you are, here's a little ditty that Sister Margaret Mary used to sing to us at nap time. like a whisper. He took control of you in the dark of the night. He seduced you with every glance.
He has you heart and soul, his hold so tight.
He makes you do things you don't want to. Commands that you obey. Take my hand, we'll stare him down. We'll show you what to say. Get the hell out, don't let him stay inside you. As a man, make him take mine. Get the hell out, fight him to the nail. Come on, walk toward the light. We gotta get the hell out of here tonight. If you lose this fight, you'll be his plaything for eternity. Burning, Mickey, soothing, flaming, doesn't stop like fun to me. Demons will peel your skin off each day. Trying to scream, but you got no voice. If you want to avoid this fate, you only got one choice. Get the hell out, look to us for guidance. The altar boys will see you through. Get the hell out, we got extra crosses. Plenty of holy water too. We're gonna get the hell out of here. Ready, The power of Christ compels you. 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 Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. Get the hell out. This is your last chance. Face your demons eye to eye. Get the hell out. Face the consequences. Now or never, do or die. You gotta face the ugly truth. You gotta do what you gotta do. Get the hell out of Wait, stop! Stop the song! Hold up! Stop the song!
I'm one of those numbers up there. What? There's a reason Sony Records has been sending us gift baskets. They want to sign us to a deal, right? Yeah. A solo deal. Whoa, what? Look, I didn't mean for this to happen. I thought the label wanted all of us. I had no idea they only wanted me. But I was too afraid to tell you. I mean, I'm supposed to be the leader of this group. What was I going to say? That I was selfish and deceitful and didn't care about what happened to any of you. But now everyone knows. I'm not a leader. I betrayed these guys for my 30 pieces of silver, and I have to bear the shame alone.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is. I've broken up the group.
No, you didn't.
Mark! Look, I'm sorry, but it's true. And I want everyone here to know...
But I signed a solo deal too.
What?
You see? You don't have to bear all the shame.
You have a solo deal?
Yeah. With David Geffen. He said God is very lucrative right now.
don't believe this. Mark, how could you?
What do you mean, how could I? You did?
Oh yeah, but that doesn't make it right.
But I thought we could go solo together.
You don't go solo together. That's what breaks a band apart.
But he said it would be a good thing. He said with my cover boy looks, I could be the next Clay Aiken.
That's no excuse. Look at Juan, he's practically an Iglesias, and he didn't sell out.
Yes, I did. What? I signed a solo deal too. Ethnic is shame. They told me I had international appeal.
You gotta be kidding me.
Well, don't get mad at me. At least I signed with Virgin.
How does that make it any better?
I don't know. It sounds better. More pure, I guess. She knows what I mean.
Let's see. Anyone else here sign a solo deal?
I think I might have.
What?
I was incredibly exhausted at the time. I just remembered like 5 seconds ago. That was a crazy night.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what to say. We came to ease the souls of New York. And all we provided were examples of betrayal and greed.
And vanity.
And pride.
And lust.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. I'm the only altar boy left in the group?
No one offered you a deal?
Of course they offered me a deal. They told me I was a Neil Diamond in the Rough. A 6-figure advance, a world tour.
What?
Oh, Abraham. How could you?
I didn't. I turned it down. There's no star as bright as its constellation. No harmony in a single voice, remember? I mean, I used to think I was put in this band by mistake. That it was all just some big joke. Or accident. A test of faith, I thought. But I never dreamed of quitting. I just hoped someday I'd understand why I'm here. And today I do. It is a test of faith, all right, but not just for me. I've spent the greatest times of my life with these guys. I wouldn't trade that for David Geffen, or Virgin, or any of the good people at Sony. I mean, I know we've got our differences, but I always thought that we were, well, you know, a really great
family.
one beam of light is enough to see where you're going. One wrong turn is enough to lose your way. One choice is all you have to make. 1 ounce of faith could save the day. I believe that I came to know you for a reason. I believe that the things that you say will come true. I believe that with you in my life I'll make it. I believe in you. One mistake doesn't have to mean that it's over. One bad day only means there's work to do.
One night is sometimes all it takes
To realize one thing is true. I believe that I need to know you for a reason. I believe that the things that you say will come true. I believe that with you in my life I'll make it. I believe in you. Take a picture of me now. Take a look at who I am. Yesterday I wasn't half as strong. Take a picture
after 5 years and 2,032 performances. The Raise the Praise tour has to move on, sadly. And all these gentlemen you see before you have made this show the great success that it is. We've launched a lot of careers, as you can see. And we've broken a lot of records. 9 years ago, this was a crazy idea in the heads of Ken Davenport and Mark Kessler. They wanted to make They wanted to spoof a Christian boy band and sit down. Yeah, I got 2 pages here. And they were very fortunate to choose an extraordinary creative team to make their dream come true. So I would like to invite them to come on stage. Please, Gary Adler. And partner Ken Davenport for taking me in, a nice Jewish girl, to help him put this show together. I'm very touched by that. I'm going to tell you everyone who makes this show possible and has made this show possible for the last 5 years. So bear with me because they're all very important to us. I would like to thank our associate producers, Ruth Hendel, Sharon Karmazin, Walt Grossman, Stephen Kosas, Matt Murphy, Matt Shackett. Thank you so much. Our beloved investors who kept the faith until recoupment and beyond. Thank you so much. Our designers, of course, their assistants. Our past general managers, Roy Gabay, Carl White, Tom Smeeds, who I see here. Our current general manager, Ryan Limpis. As you can see. Our past company managers, Daniel Cuny, David Van Gil de Jean. That's the hardest name. Our current company manager, Jen Collins. And I have to tell you, this show wouldn't have lasted so long without our wonderful press agent, David Gersten. From a stone, David Gersten. Past stage managers, Pat Sosnell, Lori... That was our original. Lori Silipino, Sarah Jaramillo, Heather Weiss, Alyssa Stone, and Shannon Sturgis. Our exceptional current stage managers, Kat West and Andrea Hayward. And up there on lights, Bradley Clements, Harry Edwards on sound, and Patrick Clayton in the wardrobe. 5 years of dressing these beautiful boys. That must be a tough job. I want to do a special shout out to Beverly McKean. Where are you, Beverly? I know you're here somewhere. Beverly runs this amazing complex of theaters, New World Stages, with the Michael Coco and the staff. And without them, we definitely wouldn't have been here this long. They've been very generous and kind to us. So thank you, Beverly. Natasha Katz, I said her name. Is she here? Don't you want to get on stage?
I guess so.
Gail is here? I was told Gail wasn't coming.
Gail here.
Gail, come down. Brilliant costume designer. Another tough job. Come on, Gail. You're very shy, these girls. Our advertising agencies have been Spotco and Elleron Murphy. Thank you very much. Marketing, Hugh Heisel, who did a great job for us. Casting directors, we've had many. David Caparelli-Otis, David Clements, David Petro, Daryl Eisenberg, Adam Caldwell, and Josh Fiddler. Thank you. Our accountants, Robert Freed, Sarah Galbraith, and Tabitha Falcom. Our Dan Wasser and Jonathan Lohner, our attorneys, our rental companies, the great Darren DeVerna at PRG, Dave Ferdinand, a great guy at One Dream Sound, also worked with us very hard on keeping this alive. My pals at Aged & Wood, Stephen Koses, Josh Fiddler, Jessica White, and Laura Stewart. Okay, it goes on just for a second. At Davenport Production, Matt Kovich, Jamie Lynn Ballard, Kristen Johnson, Melissa Heller, our street team who's out there in 17 degrees, Mo, Jeremy, David, and all those brave kids. Wow. To say that Michael, Lee, Travis, Mauricio, Ravi, and all of our understudies, Tommaso and Mitch, they've done a fantastic job. We were even laughing tonight. We saw the show many times, as you can imagine. All these alumni cast members, I would like to name you all, but I tell you what, I'm just going to name the very original cast. Mr. Cheyenne Jackson. He is followed by a gentleman named Scott Porter, who's not here tonight. Ryan Duncan. David Josephberg. Andy Carl. Still got it. Tyler Maynard. Stevens, our voice of God. Our musicians, Bill Stanley, Chris Kahn, Mo Roberts, Jason Bozzi, and Greg Joseph. Thank you. Chicaboom Records and Rogers and Hammerstein, who is licensing the show. We love you. Thank you very much. And especially to our altarholics who... Thank you, Ken, for letting me be part of this wonderful show. I've had a great time.
I just want to say, I'm going to tell you a very quick story about my apartment. For two reasons. First, Yes, here it comes. Get ready. The reason that my apartment is interesting is because it's where a lot of the show was born. It's where Mark Kessler sat across from at my desk and first said the words Catholic boy band. It's where Stafford Arima came out to me as a boy band fanatic and admitted that he had like 100 CDs in his collection. It's where I first heard the lyrics, "Girl, you make me want to wait." It's where Michael first played rhythm and it's all of this stuff we rehearsed there in my bedroom actually, which is where my piano was. Yeah, Tyler was laid across my bed. To doing the same place. Yes, all of them.
It's very Art Deco.
Yes. I have redecorated, for those of you who have seen that. But the real reason, my apartment actually, besides being the birthplace, the womb of Altar Boyz, if you will, is also one of those typical New York real estate stories. Like, I lucked into it. It's one of these apartments that I'm very happy to have, and I wake up and I'm always like, I shouldn't be living here. I sort of got more than I didn't expect to get a terrace. I didn't expect to get all these things. And that is exactly how I feel with this show. I have never been so blessed in all my life, and every day of the last actually 10 years, because that's how long it took it to get to this point, every day I woke up and said, I shouldn't be this lucky to be working with these unbelievable artists and actors and everyone that has helped get us to this point. So I thank you. Altar Boyz has truly been a blessing in every sense of that word, pun definitely intended. Now, I'm gonna go because I can usually never get all these people in one place at the same time. So I'm gonna go talk to them about Altar Boyz 2, The Resurrection.
I'm so sorry to say one more thing. I feel, I used to be a musical director in show business. And as one, I feel I must acknowledge our musical directors we've had over the years who kept the show singing and playing so beautifully. Bill Stanley, Matt Gallagher. Most importantly, the woman who took all of the music that Michael and I wrote from the page and made it sound so much better than either of us could ever have imagined, Lynn Schenkel.
So very much, all of you, for coming and being a part of this unbelievable experience for us. Good night. This mass is ending.